All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Ray FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Dow Jones, ES, gold, and any other markets here. But we're going to focus on ES today. So hope everyone had a great long weekend. So it was Martin Luther King Day yesterday in the States. So hope everyone who had the time to relax and not look at the charts. But we're back at it here today. It's Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. So let's get it here, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Always doing those lives here for you guys each and every weekdays, unless we have a bank holiday like yesterday. So let's get it here. So first, we're going to look at the news calendar. So if you may or may not know, this week is the Davos conference. So we have big leaders here that will be in Davos here to speak about the economy and all that stuff. So that's going to be really important here today. We're going to have, I think it's Brad Gallagher from XRP that will be talking today. But tomorrow there will be Trump that will be speaking here. So tomorrow on Wednesday the 21st. So we'll see exactly how it goes. So let's look at the news on Forex Factory. So we had some British pound news here earlier this morning at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we have the annual meeting here. Like I said, it's day 2. Yesterday was I think the greeting portion. So today is actually the actual start of the conference. But for the US, we don't have anything today, so no news. We do have ADP weekly unemployment change. That was at 8:15. And that was at 8K. Last month was at 11.3K. So let's look at the details here. So that's negative here overall. But other than that, no big impact news here overall. So that's perfect. Next, we're going to look at the TV alert app. So this is a TV alert app. So this is the app that I created here, guys, that will provide you with details of the market overall. You have a market ticker, you have the alerts for today, and also alerts here that just came in here. We had the USD JPY on a 1-hour chart here from the Asian Sniper. So this is one of my colleagues here that has his own group of traders, and he has alerts. And what's really cool with this app here is that you have the alert history, so previous alerts that we received. So you see that there was alerts from my setup and his setup here. And also you have live charts, so you could look at the chart here directly from the app. So you could see exactly the movement here in the market, depending exactly on what you're working on. And you have the community chat. So we have a general community chat. So it just started yesterday. So as you can see, there's some discussion here that are being starting here since yesterday. Yesterday was a holiday, so that's why there's not a lot of people on the group here. But that's pretty much gist of it. And lastly, you have the TV economic calendar. So select the country here that you're focusing on. So me, it's US. So the next date for the news is the 22nd, the high impact news that'll be on the 22nd here. So that's pretty much on Thursday. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And next, we're going to look at the trading view. indicator. So the app, I created it. The trading view indicator is an indicator that I created here also. So right now, pretty simple to understand. So we have a breakup structure. You have a supply zone. You have demand zone right here. So demand zone, that means that where the buyers are placed, and supplies is where the sellers are placed. And if we're breaking the demand or buys or supply zone, we have a breakup structure. So right now, at that point, we had a buy zone, a demand zone here. We broke it pretty much at 1:15 in the morning at London, and we started to break to the downside. And also, you have to look at the VWAP and POC. The VWAP is the white line here, and the POC is the purple one. So if VWAP is above the point of control, that means that we're bearish. And to be bullish, we need to have the point of control above the VWAP. So right now we're still bearish here because price went to the VWAP, retested it, and started to bounce off of it. And we're still going down. So eventually, I'm looking to go bullish here on that setup. But right now, we just have to wait for the point of control to actually give us a bullish movement, bullish momentum here. But we do have a demand zone here. And if we have that and we have a signal for the TV Alert app or a setup that is confirmed, we have those dash lines here. Those are previous breakup structure, and those will be used as uh, take profit or stop loss, depending exactly on where you're getting in or out of the trade. So pretty straightforward and to understand. So that's pretty much it here on that front. So it's 9:23. So we're going to wait for the market to start moving here at 9:30. So it should be a interesting day here overall. Like I said, we have the Davos meeting here starting this week, and we may have some big announcement here overall, especially with what Trump will say. That will for sure move the market here one way or another. So currently we're still bearish here in the market. And the update in regards to my funded account, I'm just gonna not funded, my eval. I'll show you exactly where we're at right now. So just going to show exactly where we're at. So for now, since the start of the month, we're at 2,271.90. So already used 10 days of trading, and this is basically the day P&L. So I actually started on 2 weeks ago, and yeah, last week we had some negative days starting Wednesday, and because of that loss, I was able to optimize my indicator and saw exactly a pattern that I didn't realize that the market was doing, especially with the VWAP and POC. So I just implemented that and started to test it out over the weekend, and especially I used it on Friday, and that was good. So this week we're gonna do the exact same thing. So hopefully we're going to increase the P&L here for the prop firm. And the prop firm that I'm using here, guys, is Alcyon Trading. Alcyon Trading platform. They have currently a promotion here for a 50K account for $35. So there's no consistency rule. You could trade news. You could dollar cost average. You're basically trading like a regular account, a live account. The only thing that you need to follow is the trailing drawdown. So So right now, I'm still within that trailing drawdown threshold, so that's perfect. And the trade drawdown right now on the 150K count is 4,000, and right now I'm on 1,000 because of that loss that I had on Wednesday. So I just have to recoup that trailing drawdown and make sure that I pass the eval. The eval to pass it is 8,500. That's the goal here for that account. So we'll focus on getting that done ASAP. All right, so it's 9:27. Open up. All right. So I'm making sure that I'm set up correctly here. All right. I also have to do some tests here on automation. So I also do coding, guys. So I'm software engineer. So all of what you're seeing here on the chart and on TradingView and even the app, I created it. So you're not going to see that anywhere else than here. And I also like modify existing indicators to optimize it. So the supply and demand zone that you see here, that it's something that I optimized it. So, and I applied my VWAP and POC logic in it. So 928. All right, so we are ready. And I'm not going to take a position right away at market open. I'm just going to wait it out because I see that the VWAP and POC is trying to almost merge and get that POC above. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. But for now, we still bearish. So to have a bearish movement, we need to break that that demand zone because this is the low here. We have a high here. So we may start to create a lower high at that point. So price may start to go up. So right now we are pushing right now. So we should be bullish here overall. But we are going to wait it out. And if we look at the 4-hour, let's see here. 4-hour is looking for bullish momentum here. So we had a big spike to the downside. We're trying to break above that VWAP here on the 4-hour. So right now on the 15, we're trying to break that VWAP also. So first thing that we need to wait for is the break to the upside for the VWAP. And now after that, we need to have the point of control be above the VWAP. And if that's the case, we are clearly going up. But the next movement here is that top here. But now it just went to grab liquidity at the top at market open. We have that demand zone, like I said. But right now we have the point of control is as you can see, it's trending above up right now, but for now it's still bearish. So we're gonna wait it out. Getting some a small smoothie right now. So with all that we see on the chart, you just have to wait for the setup to be placed. But right now, like I said, we're still bearish here, so we may have to grab some liquidity here and start to continue to the downside. But 9 times out of 10, based on the structure of this setup here, we may create a new lower high, a higher low, sorry. So we're a low high, lower high. We have a low, a high, a higher low. But right now, I think he went to grab the liquidity here. And if we go to the downside, we need to break that demand zone right here. So we do have a demand zone right here on the 4-hour. But we're looking. So you see that how the point of control is trending like to the upside right now. So it doesn't seems to be going down. So the VWAP and POC is trying to merge. So right now it's pretty much playing with people right now. So if there's no clear indication that we are going in one direction or the other, just wait it out and make sure that it follows your plan. So for now, we're just gonna sit on our hands and just wait because this is first day of market open after a long weekend, especially after a holiday. So don't need to guess. It has to follow your plan. So for now, so we're in an indecision phase right now. So if we're within those two things here, even though it's still showing it's overall bearish here, so we don't have any decision here, clear decision here of what he wants to do. So I'm pretty sure it's trying to create a new low here, a new lower high, higher low. Sorry, I always confuse those two. A higher low. So that low will be higher than this one, and if that's the case, we need to break to the upside here to continue to the upside. So if I open up my pivot points, so that's another indicator that I use, pivot points. You see you have a pivot point right here, and we have that low. So that's pretty much what I just said. So now we're creating, right now we have a high here, we have a low here. So we need to create a new pivot low. So it may be starting to create it after that candle. And if that's the case, we need to break to the upside right here. And if we do, we have all of those real estate here to the top to be broken to the upside. So I'm overall bullish here for today, but we need to wait for the actual setup to be confirmed before getting in. And like I said, if we're breaking to that structure right here, that means that we're going to be going up. And like I said, on the 4-hour, it's looking bullish here. So we start to break to the upside here. So we have a big demand zone right here. At the next supply zone after that. Oh, I have to change my settings here. I'm just going to remove the actual settings. There we go. So we have a supply zone right here. We had a previous break of structure. Now we're going to be creating a new demand zone. I'm pretty sure right here. So we tapped it. So that will be basically a demand zone. So if that's the case, you have a lot of real estate here to the top. You could put a fib here from this point here to the other point. So from the previous high to previous low. So I could put that right now. I'm just going to wing it a little bit. And you see, so you have 50% right here. Horizontal line, so 50%, 61.8 and 78.6. All right, so we have our zone right here. Just gonna go back, change settings back to what I had it before, and go down on 15. So now we have our zones. And as you can see, the zones that we placed were previous break of structure. So the first break of structure is right here. So above that supply zone. So that will be my entry here. So now we're just gonna wait for it to confirm. I'm just gonna open up my pivot point. So I'm just waiting for this zone to be broken to the upside. If that's the case, we're going up. So for now, we'll just sit on our hands. We have our zone marked up. Just wait. So if I remove this, this is our fib zone. And as you can see, the fib are pretty much placed at levels that were already been tested here. So this line here is a break that I want to have above that pivot point. If so, we're going to be up to the races. We have the first level here. That's a previous supply zone. We have a second one here, the third one. So that's 50%, 61 and 61.8 and 78.6. So those are the zones here. So you have the price of the zones that we're looking at. So that's the first one here, second one here, third one here. So point of control is looking to go up. But just have to wait. Also looking at the automation right now, it's still doing this. It's exactly what we have here. So it's within. Oops, it's within the zone. So pretty much we're in an indecision phase right now because price is within that point of control and VWAP. You see, and the point of control is starting to wants to go above the VWAP. So that's what we want to see. So like I said, first level that I'm looking at is this level here. So this is a break of this previous high. After that low, we have a low, a high. We should have a lower high. So I'm waiting for a pivot point to be confirmed and the break of the price to the upside. So I think I'm gonna get in here right now. All right, I'm in. I'm just gonna put my stop loss at that pivot point, and I'm gonna put my take profit at a level here. I'm just gonna do the same thing here on that account. So buy and stop. All right, so we're in. All right. Okay, 945. So we are breaking to the upside. So that was basically the level that I was looking for the entry. Now I'm just going to see the supply zone that is off of this candle. All right. And I'm going to show you guys my entry. And this, I'm going to let it run. So as you can see, this is the entry that I have. I have my stop loss pretty much right here. And I have my TP above here. So we're just going to let it run. All right. We had the break. Let me open up here. So we have that pivot low here that's confirmed. We have that new swing high. And we are in, just gonna go on H4. So H4, and I'm gonna remove this. So everything's looking bullish here. So we have this level right here. This is one of the first level here that I had. So we had a break of structure and should have a continuation here to the upside. All right, so let me go back here on making sure that I am, all right, perfect. All right, so at this point here, we have the stop loss, we have a take profit, we just have to wait it out. $9.49. And 40 sells, sells, sell, and sell, and sell. I think it was sell in 39. Okay, well, okay. There was a lot of sell signals. All right, so it's retracing here a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm just going to look at what happened in German at London. So we had a sell signal here. Oh, yeah. So that was a winner. So we have some signal that came in here at London. All of them pretty much won. 3, yeah. So that was a winner also. Euro. Yep. And French 40. Yep. So everything was perfect off of that. So all the signals that we received at London were all profitable. That's awesome. So now we have this trade here that is running. So now we are pushing right now. So we're pushing up. Like I said, the 4 hours is looking bullish here overall. We had a break above this and above that that previous swing. Like I said, now we have if you remember, we had a swing right here. We broke it to the upside. We went in. There was a retracement here. Now we're going up. So And if we go on my eval, we are up not a lot, but we're up a little bit. So I'm just waiting for it to give us a push to the upside. I have my take profit at pretty much at that first the first TP zone off of that fib retracement that we put on the 4 hour. So that was pretty much at the supply zone, I think. Yeah, a little bit below the supply zone. That was at 4,900. 4,900 is my TP. Just going to see. $49,200, so 4,900. I'll put it right here. All right. So you make your decision, you just live with your decision, guys. So 954. So we have basically that pivot point. I'm gonna put that here. Pivot point is right here. $955. To have a higher low. So like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Still playing a little bit with people right now, so we should be pushing here. So I have my swing, basically my stop loss pretty much right here. But everything is looking bullishy on the on a higher time frame. So just gonna let it play out. Still have 2 minutes left before the top of the hour. If we go on the 4 hour, yeah, it's looking to push here. If we look at when you look at the fib off of this movement, we're at 78.6, 61.8. So we have a gold buy. Look at the gold buy here. Oh, what's this? So we have a buy on gold. So we're above VWAP POC. Everything's looking bullish here. But the best entry for gold was pretty much down here. That was at we did have a buy signal here at for gold, and that was at what time? Just gonna double check here. I know it was at 8:29. So 8:29 on the TV Alert app. So I just lost my trade. All right, so we're out of that trade. We lost it. It's all good. 8:29. So 8:29. That was pretty much right here. At this point, we had that buy signal, and you would have been well in profit right now. All right, so it stopped me out. Why did it stop me out right now? It makes no sense. It stopped me out at this level. Okay, so the feed was not, it's not the same. wick is not placed. There's a wick here. The wick is not the same thing. All right, so I'll sit on my hand. J'ai pris un trade. Faut que ça ne pas. All right. So it was a loss. So let's go on my P&L. Should be done here. We're going to be done here for this session. Loss 766. So not a good day. It's all good. We're still in the game, so it's all good. And I saw that eventually it will go up, but the thing is that the stop loss that I put in on the on my funded account, the wick, like the price action is really not the same. Like you see here, my stop loss was pretty much put right here. It never reached my stop loss, but it stopped me out. So now it's retracing here to the upside. Je comprends pas pourquoi ça me stop out. Ça fait pas de sens. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait for it to retrace to the upside to get in again. But for now, we're just going to stay put. And we're going to close out the session. So thank you so much here, guys, to be on this live. Make sure to like and subscribe. Still doing those live here each and every day. I'm doing basically a journal here of my evolution here with trading, especially on futures. Started futures like last year, end of the year, October. Passed my first eval, and fortunately, I blew the funded account. It was a small account just to test out the platform. I liked it, so that's why I reinvested it with 150K and taking my time here to get in here. So perfect. So wish you a wonderful day, guys. I will be back here tomorrow with another session here with JDFX. Peace.